Factoring quadratics with a common factor. So this is just like the previous assignment with one extra step at the very beginning. That's it. Okay, so if you remember the last assignment, we had quadratics that looked something like 4x plus 4. Now, the main difference between this quadratic and this quadratic is the a value. In the last assignment, all of our a values were 1. In this assignment, they're not going to be 1. So we want to get rid of that number in front to make it easier to solve. So the first thing you want to do, which we did in a previous assignment, is factor out a number. Look at this number always first and see if you can divide that number out of all 3 terms, which in this case we can. 2 goes into 18 and 36 as well as 2. So you'll basically create a new quadratic. 2 times what is 2x squared? X squared is missing. 2 times what is negative 18x? Negative 9x. And finally, 2 times what is 36? That is 18. Now we're going to take this new quadratic and factor that. And it'll be easier this way. So a times c is 18. 1 times 18. And our b value is negative 9. Then we're going to do our factor tree of 18. 1 and 18. 2 and 9. 3 and 6. 4 does not go into 18. 5 does not. And 6 is there. So we are done factoring. Now we need to figure out which numbers are going to add to negative 9. Well, this was a little trickier. We have a negative sign up here and a positive sign up here. So because we know this is negative, we know we have to have at least one number in our factor tree negative. But because this one is positive, both signs must be the same. So if we know one must be negative, that means they both must be negative. Negative 1 times negative 18 is positive 18. However, they add to negative 19, so it's not the first set. Negative 2 minus 9 is negative 11, not good. Negative 3 minus 6 is negative 9. So negative 3, negative 6 are the two factors. So we still have our 2 out front. Don't forget that. Then x minus 3 times x minus 6. So 2 out front. Then x minus 3 times x minus 6. So no, we haven't. Right, and x minus, is that right? X minus 6? Yeah. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to do one more of these because we've already touched base on all of the other stuff. So once again, we have a number out front. Our a value is not 1, so we're going to try and divide that number out to get it to be 1. So 6 goes first. 6 times what equals 6x squared? X squared. 6 times what is negative 18x minus 3x. And finally, 6 times negative 10 equals negative 60. Now we're going to factor this guy. A times c is negative 10, and our b value is negative 3. Factor tree, 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Now in this problem, we have a negative 10 here, so we know that one of our numbers has to be negative. And we're trying to add to negative 3. So if I make my 10 negative, 1 minus 10 is negative 9. That is not negative 3. If you flip the signs, negative 1 plus 10 is positive 9. Not the right one. Only one option left. 2 minus 5 equals negative 3. Those are our numbers. So negative 5 and 2. So our full answer is 6. X plus 2 times x minus 5. I'm going to stop there.